Mass reading on the memorial of Saint Vincent de Paul, priest and religious founder, 27th of September 2024. First reading is taken from the book of Ecclesiastes. There is a given time for everything and a time for every happening under heaven. A time for giving birth, a time for dying, a time for planting, a time for uprooting, a time for killing, a time for healing, a time for knocking down, a time for building, a time for tears, a time for laughter, a time for mourning, a time for dancing, a time for throwing stones, a time for gathering stones, a time for embracing, a time to refrain from embracing, a time for searching, a time for losing, a time for keeping, a time for throwing away, a time for tearing, a time for sewing, a time to be silent, and a time to speak, a time for loving, a time for hating, a time for war, a time for peace. What profit is there for a man from all his toils? Finally, I considered the task God gave to the humans. He made everything fitting in its time, but He also set eternity in their hearts. Although man is not able to embrace the work of God from the beginning to the end. The Word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. Responsorial Psalm. Let your response be, Blessed be the Lord, my rock. Blessed be the Lord, my rock, who trains my hands for war and my fingers for battle. My loving God, my fortress, my protector and deliverer, my shield, where I take refuge, who conquers nations and subjects them to my rule. Response: Blessed be the Lord, my rock. O Lord, what are humans that you should be mindful of them? The race of Adam, that you should care for them? They are like a breath. Their days pass like a shadow on earth. Response: Blessed be the Lord, my rock. Alleluia, Alleluia. The Son of Man came to serve and to give his life as a ransom for many. Alleluia, Alleluia. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Saint Luke. Glory to you, O Lord. One day, when Jesus was praying alone, not far from his disciples, he asked them, What do people say about me? And they answered, Some say that you are John the Baptist, others say that you are Elijah, and still others that you are one of the former prophets risen from the dead. Again, Jesus asked them, Who then do you say I am? Peter answered, "The Messiah of God." Then Jesus spoke to them, giving them strict orders not to tell this to anyone. And he added, "The Son of Man must suffer many things. He will be rejected by the elders and chief priests and teachers of the law and be put to death. Then, after 3 days, he will be raised to life." The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.